Hi and welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. We're talking about knitted face masks today. Hi and welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. I'm here with Knitting Natter to help you learn to knit the easy way. And we're going off topic slightly today. We're talking about face masks. Because new rules are coming into the UK, we have got to wear face masks more often so that we can get closer to each other. Social distancing needs to reduce somewhat so that we can get together, we can go to restaurants and bring life as near to normal as possible without spreading the virus and creating a second peak. So, this is what face masks are all about. And I have been noticing something that has actually put a real fright in me because people have started knitting face masks. And I'm going to say right out now, before you watch anything else, before I tell you why, do not knit face masks. Unless you're making a Halloween costume in 3 years' time, that's fine. But do not knit face masks, that's not enough. Right, so there you go, that's my point of order. I'm now going to go into a bit further depth into why I don't think it's a good idea to knit face masks. I think the first thing we need to recognise is why we wear them in the first place. We wear them because the virus spreads through micro droplets, and they come out of your mouth and they come out of your nose, and it's just the tiniest little piece of the virus that can spread. And a face mask stops that from spreading. We might sneeze, we might cough, we might laugh, we might articulate our words particularly passionately, and then those micro droplets leave our mouth and our nose and they can spread. Yes, they fall to the ground particularly quickly, and in that respect it's a virus that doesn't spread as quickly as some might, but nonetheless we have to stop them spreading touching surfaces, and we're preventing ourselves also from touching surfaces and then touching our faces. By wearing a face mask, we're not touching our face with anything with any droplets or such like that we've touched. We need to wear face masks that are safe and that are going to protect not just ourselves but other people. That's the point. Wearing a face mask protects other people. If we have the virus, it protects the virus from spreading to other people. So let's get down to why knitted face masks aren't good enough. Now, micro droplets are very, very small. That's what the word means. And that means that they can get through holes in fabric. And you will know, I'm very sure that you will know, that knitted fabric has holes in it. Literally by the way it's made. And I'm going to show you what I filmed earlier, and that is that light gets through this fabric and you can see the holes. So I have a knitted one here. This is a kind of face mask that I've seen patterns for, and it is very simple. It goes around the ears, sits up on the nose, and it's shaped underneath the chin. That's so simple. I've also seen face mask kind of thing where it is very literally a headband, and you will stick it over the top of your head and just wear it over your face like that. You can see also that this does not protect you. You can see that the light gets through the fabric. It's very simple to see that that fabric isn't strong enough. There are too many holes in it to prevent micro droplets from being caught. That's what we want. We want them to be trapped so they don't spread. Wearing a fabric one instead, like this, where it goes around the back of your head, or indeed like this, where you have the holes, strings to go around the backs of your ears, they are much safer. The fabric is woven and the fibres are closer together. There aren't as many holes. You're not going to get the micro droplets forcing the way away from the face. I will leave the video that I used to just get some ideas on how to make these face masks in the bottom there. I went to the Great British Sewing Bee website. I found Esme and Patrick both making face masks, and I thought, right, you're on. And I actually really liked Esme's pattern because it is shaped under the chin. But knitted face masks aren't good enough. There are too many holes. Face masks that you will buy that are used in hospitals or in care settings are made from synthetic fibres, and they are felted together so that the holes just aren't there. And that means that anything that's in here is caught and anything that's out there doesn't reach the face. The holes are closed. That's what we need to replicate as much as possible. That's why we're calling these face coverings and not face masks generally. They are good enough, but because we're not in a care setting or in a setting where there's a high risk, then we don't need the surgical face masks or the filtered face masks. When you make your own face masks and they're reusable, you actually have to wash them regularly. Now, if you decide to put your cotton face masks in a machine, then that's fine. But as soon as you put knitted face masks in the washing machine, so that they get clean, you have to put them in at higher temperatures and or a faster spin. And that's the big problem that we will get with knitted face masks. They won't last. They will felt, they will change size, they will lose their shape. But I mean, that's the smallest problem you've got. Like I said, this isn't a thick enough fabric. So definitely, these are washable, reusable, and they can go in at high temperatures and at high spins as well. There is one more thing I will say about the face masks, and that is that we need comfort. If we're going to be wearing them out, if we're going shopping, we could be wearing them for 2 or 3 hours. If you're going to wear them because you have to go to a hospital or a doctor's surgery for an appointment, that will mean that you're likely to have to wear them in the hospital for 2 or 3 hours. They need to have some kind of a comfort value to you. And wearing a knitted face mask, you've got to be really careful about the yarn that you use to make it comfortable. And like I said, this is not good enough. The only way I would say it's a good idea to wear this if you are lining it with a couple of layers of cotton, or indeed wearing it over another face mask because you just want this to be more of a fashion statement. That's what this has to be. It's a fashion statement. It's really not going to be that helpful for the reason that we're supposed to be wearing face masks in the first place. Okay, that is my public service announcement. Please, please, please do not go and knit face masks over the next few months. This could take a while, and we've got to get used to it. So, cotton face masks, fabric face masks is going to be so much better for you and for the people around you. Remember, we're not just protecting ourselves when we wear face masks. More than anything, we are protecting the people around us. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back next week with another video. Do give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and click on the subscribe button, and of course hit the bell. That will mean that you're notified when the next video appears. I'm here every Tuesday, every week with a new video. Bye for now. Happy knitting, and of course, find something else to knit. Don't go and knit a face mask.